Hey folks, it has been a while since I've uploaded anything. I've been focusing on working on my game, and I came across a workflow item that I thought would be useful, so I wanted to go ahead and do a quick video to show it to you. So today, as you can see, I was looking up how to create a series of grunts or pain sounds when a character was injured. Yeah, so I went to Freesound, looked up Creative Commons Zero sounds, found this grunts.wave, went ahead, logged in, downloaded the file, and then I was left with a audio file, as you can see here, with a whole series of sounds in it, like this, right? So fantastic. Now the thing is, as you well know, when you go ahead and import this into the Unreal Engine, you typically want to have individual waves for each of the items. So I didn't know how to do that, so I found this quick tip. So what you do is, where you see all the breaks here, let me just reload this and I'll show you. I'll start over again. Let me grab the original file that I downloaded. So what I did is I imported this file, fit the thing, and you see that there's these little breaks in between. What you do is you put your cursor where you want it to, and you hit Control B. And what that is going to do is create a label at that section. So what I did is I went through and I just put my cursor and put labels in front of all of these sections across the board. Then when you go ahead and export this, I'll show you. Let me just do a couple more. So I'll just do like 5 of them, just so that you can get an idea. So create a label here, and I'll do one more. The rest of these, I'm just going to delete. All right. Okay, so now I have 4 sounds, and I have my labels associated with it. What you do is, I went up to File, Export, Multiple. And what that's going to do is, that is going to pull up a place for you to export your files to. So I have a bunch of test items out here. So I'll just go ahead and create a test folder, select that folder. You tell it to split the files based on the labels. So these are the labels over here that we created, okay? I went ahead and just gave it a name. I just called it Grunts. You can use these different options. You can go look that up if you want. I just chose it this way. It'll just call it this name and put a number after it. And then I'll say export. And when I do that, you see it went ahead and created 4 files, which is great. If I go out and look at those, let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, so if I pull that up, I've got my 4 files right here, okay, which is pretty nice. Then what I'm going to do is, I'll show you what I did. So in my example, rather than 4 files, I imported 17 files. So I did that entire file. And let me show you a really cool way that you can create a very random set of grunts and groans using a sound cue. So let me just go ahead and recreate this. So what I'm going to do is I just select one of the sounds and I say create a cue. We'll just leave it as our test cue for now. And when I do that, let me see here. Yeah, when I do that, now here is my cue that I'm going to create. And what you do is you select all of your files over here that you want to include. So let's say I take all of these and this one, and I'm going to drag these into my cue over here. So when I do that, when I drag these all in here, you see that they line up real nicely. Then what you do is, in order to randomize them, you highlight them all, and over here you grab the random node, and you drag it right here, and it will automatically hook up all of these nodes to there. Then all you need to do is, if you just hook this up the way it is, you can add a modulator that adjusts the pitch and the volume a little bit. You can also add like an attenuation thing so that you can only hear it so far away. And let me show you what this looks like. So now when you play this, you see it's randomly picking a sound and playing it and modulating it. But an even cooler thing you can do is, let me show you. I'm going to select this entire item here. I'm going to duplicate it. And you could do this with any sets of files. I'm just giving you an example. You drag a mixer out here. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Let me undo that. Yeah, you don't want to drag it out there while they're all selected. So you drag a mixer out here. And I'm going to take the output of my first one and mix it with the output of my second one. So now we're going to run two sets of randomizers. Both are outputting, let me hook this up. So both of these are outputting a sound, and this will mix them together. So now you get a very wide range of different sounds and grunts getting overlaid on top of each other, and that way it's very randomized. Then all you do is, when you play your sound, you play your cue, which is the one we just created, and you've got this really nice rich set of things. So to summarize, I downloaded one big MP3 file. Thank you to the person who uploaded that to Freesound. I extracted the audio clips that I wanted using labels. Then I imported it into Unreal and randomized it using a sound cue. And for a 5-minute workflow, that's like a really, really nice benefit. And that's just the beginning. You could do all sorts of stuff in here, but that'll get you going. Anyway, I hope everyone has a nice holiday, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.